Hi, thanks for clicking on Kenny Vision. I'm your host, David, and what this channel is about is just sharing some of my life moments with you. After a lot of years watching YouTube and all the do-it-yourself videos and the great entertainment that's on there, it was about time I turned the camera on myself and start giving back. So if you could, please go ahead and click on subscribe. It's free. And if you want to share any comments or opinions or just some tips that may help make the channel better, we'll try to incorporate them the best we can. So without any further introduction, here's our next video. I guess today I'm just gonna kind of do an interview type video. Not too much action. But main reason why it's February 13th and the impeachment trial just ended, and I didn't know whether or not I was going to talk about political views or anything, but I'll try not to get too deep into it, but I do think something should be said. It's just what's on my mind. I'm neither Republican or Democrat. I love my country. I think America is the best place to live ever. All my years of living here, the freedoms I've enjoyed and still enjoy, it's no joke, you know. It's awesome living here. We have so much to be thankful for, and I know we have a smaller history as compared to other countries in the world, but everything I've learned and heard and seen in this country and lived, and it's corny, but I'm proud to be American. I love being here. Not to say I might like other countries too, but I've spent more time here, and with all its shortcomings, and I've experienced quite a few, it's still a nice place to live. I've been able to preserve the inner things in my heart, and from being a child into being, a full-grown adult. So I think that says something. I try not to be too jaded. Anyways, I was a little disappointed. No, I'm very disappointed in our government that we even had to go this far into, starting an impeachment of Donald Trump and the actions of what he did. Nobody really disputes what happened, but whether it was constitutional or not, I guess my beliefs, I don't think what he did was constitutional. He had a big responsibility, to the American people to be presidential. One thing I did like about Donald Trump was that he was never a politician throughout his life. And in the beginning, I thought, gee, that's kind of good that a non-politician at this day and age can get into the highest seat of the government, even the most powerful position in the world. That was inspiring. Unfortunately, as the years went on during his presidency, I didn't see a whole lot that he did, but just his presence being there was it was a shake-up to the government. Unfortunately, I gotta say the last year of the presidency that he had was disappointing, especially with the pandemic going on and the way he handled. I just didn't see him showing the compassion for the people, and that was disappointing and, at times upsetting. So regardless of this outcome, we're human beings, first and foremost. I don't care if you're the president or a senator or a representative or a mayor or a farmer or a guy. It doesn't matter. I'm a quality engineer. So it doesn't matter. You're a human being before you're your profession or your career. And doing what's right for people is the most important thing, regardless of what the Constitution said. The Constitution was made by people who are doing the right thing. And, we the people, we human beings, doing right by humans. And when an insurrection happens and people die, that's wrong. I'm sorry, the Bible goes back and say, thou shalt not kill. And it happened. So that basic, fundamental action stirs up emotion in me. And I'm sure, a lot of people around the world, not just the United States. When something like that happens, I don't care if it's in the United States or England or Japan or India or wherever you are in the world, it's not right to have kill or have people die when we've been lucky to have a country where you can talk things out and view your political views, even like what I'm doing right now. I don't see any consequences where the military is going to come in and shut me down for saying my words, so long as I'm not inciting violence or anything. Want to promote peace and goodness no matter what. So regardless of today's events, good will come out of it. So if you're feeling down about what happened, I'm feeling down about it too. Somehow goodness does come out of it, because the truth is exposed, and that's the most important thing. We're human, we're flawed, we're going to say things and do things that aren't always the best at the time. But as long as you keep trying to put out a positive message, hopefully they'll be interpreted and perceived by others as coming through as being good. Perception is a very hard thing, whether it's with politics or even your jobs or just relationships in general, whether family or friends. How people perceive you, I've learned, you never can control. So how you perceive yourself, you have all the control over that. And if you perceive yourself to be positive and just keep trying to put out a positive message, mission accomplished. How people receive that, and like how you're looking at this right now and perceiving me, you're right. You can perceive it whichever way you want. I hope you perceive it in the spirit that I intend it to be, as a positive message, to go beyond any sort of criticism. Criticism's always good. It can be good to a degree, but negative criticism, I guess. Positive criticism is always great to have, but just know that the perception of being human and trying to be, like I said, I'm trying to portray a message of being positive in the face of any adversity. And if people can do that, every day and any situation, that's the most you can ask out of any human being. And I guess I'm going to say that's enough. I could ramble on and on and on and on, and I'm going to try to be like Senator Rafkin today and suppress my ambition and desires to go on. So I guess no matter how you feel about today's outcome of the impeachment trial, or just decisions in general, how perceptions are, how you're perceived, or how you perceive others, so long as a positive message of we're all human and we're all gonna make mistakes and we're all gonna do good things too. So hopefully, so long as everybody stays in a positive light, we'll overcome and we'll get to where we're going in a good way. And thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate you stopping by. And until next time, take care and be safe.